Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Oh, you getting it in. Somebody's getting it for you. What's good, people? Woo, what's good, people? It is a day, but we call Sunday. Anyway, that being said, what's good, people? As you already know, I haven't been making that many videos and stuff like that, and it's been a big mess, and so many things are going everywhere, you know, all the way across the, I guess the scrum of it all. Anyway, that being said, been laying low, trying to do me, trying to get my life in order, which you already know is a big mess. And I came upon this. I want to talk to you about 10 things about me, which I don't want people to think that I'm mean, even though I know people think I'm mean because they can't say certain things to me. But it's not like I'm mean or intentionally being mean, because that's not my style. Like, I really do love people, and I always have, and people may not love me because people don't get me, and they want to judge me, whatever. You got to do what you got to do at the end of the day, because you're going to do what you want anyway. Anyway, that being said, I wrote down 10 things of how is it when you're on your way to becoming a bitch. That being said, these are 10 signs that I wrote, in reference to on your way to becoming a bitch. And maybe some of these things was about me. Obviously, you know they are. Anyway, that being said, some of you wonder why, Reagan became such a bitch like she is and stuff like that, and, that I have to sit back and fight, and I'm going through the internet. Well, let me just start my little list, because you know me, I'm going to go to the left. Anyway, that being said, I'm going to start from 10, and I'm going to go all the way up to 1, okay? That being said, okay, you tell your parents that you're, and maybe this may relate to you as well as us both, because most of us, we all do have similarities, whether you're gay, trans, bi, or different than anyone else. Anyway, number 10 is you tell your parents you're gay or transgender, and they get upset with you, and they start screaming, and they start hollering at you, and they say, well, if you're going to be that kind of way, you're getting the fuck out of here. Matter of fact, get the fuck out of here, because if you're not out of here before I get home from work, if you're lucky, have the cops remove you. And you're like, oh, well, damn, I'll get out, so it is what it is. Anyway, that being said, number 9 kind of speaks for itself, because now you're put on the streets. So number 9 is you've been put on the streets by your parents, or wherever you were staying and stuff like that. Sometimes we aren't really fortunate to come up with our parents. Sometimes we come up with people that we're just renting rooms and we feel comfortable with. We can tell them our truth, and they put us out. So now we're out in the street. And I'm going to tell you something, people. Whether you know it or not, or whether you're blessed with the blessings of security of a parent, but I'm going to tell you something. The world looks a lot different when you're on the outside looking in. Now, what's the difference when you walk outside your door? You look it out because you're walking outside your door. But when you're on the outside looking in, it's a whole nother fucking world, honey. Trust and believe. Mother has lived. Anyway, that being said, at this point, you're young, you're innocent, you really don't understand a lot of things in life. You don't understand why this is happening. You start thinking that God punished you. And that brings me to number 8. Number 8 means you meet people on the streets and stuff like that, and you're very innocent, and you're trying to find your way, and you let them know your story, what happened to you, and stuff like that. And they rob you of your innocence. And when I say rob you of your innocence, that means they look at you as a big dum-dum. So they're like, well, I'm going to see what I can get from this person. And at the end of the day, they're either drugging you, they're trying to go through your pockets, they're trying to rob you and stuff like that. That brings me to number 7. You're being beaten and then raped. A lot of girls like me, or gay guys, or the case may be, whether different, whatever the case may be, they get beaten on the streets, and then they get raped. And some of us are not fortunate enough to walk away from it without a lot of bruises and scars, whether it's physical scars or mental scars and scars. And being raped is a horrific type of experience. I've been attacked 5 times on the streets by somebody trying to rape me, and sometimes, I hate to say this, but I'm going to say it, sometimes I'm glad that I've been abused when I was coming up with my parents and stuff like that, for them to fuck me up and beat me all the fuck up and kick me and stomp me in the ground and, do all them things to me. I know it's not. I know you're like, well, damn, Raven. But those things have really taught me well, honey. Because when somebody's not your mother, father, they beat you up, honey, you go in. And I'm not trying to brag or something like that when it comes down to the rape and stuff, because I was never raped. Thank God. Because we already know that they had to kill my black ass. Anyway. And it's a horrific type of thing and stuff like that. And people think it's funny, oh, rape me. But you don't know what it's like. Let me tell you something about rape. Rape means he has to beat you the fuck up where there's blood coming out your face and your body. You're bleeding. You're close to this much to dead. That's his fantasy of rape. So any of you dumb motherfuckers want to sit there and talk about, oh, rape, you going to the left. Fuck it. Any of you dumb motherfuckers want to sit up there and talk about, oh, rape me, rape me. I hope the person that does that to you, that since you want to beat your motherfucking ass and stomp you on the fucking ground, so you know what it's like to be raped. You're like, oh, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, like, rape me, like, pull me to the bed, make me feel cunt. No, bitch. Learn what the fuck you asking for. Anyway, that being said, stay tuned. Look, I don't mean to be mean because I'm my work in progress. Okay, number 5. Okay, wait a minute. That's number 6. Number 6, your face and your body is scarred. Now you're scarred and stuff like that. You're scarred. Your face is scarred. Everything is scarred. I kind of mentioned that as far as the mental and physical abuse. Okay. Number 5 is you find a man that you think that's going to love you, that's different than anybody else that you've met throughout your life and your struggles of trying to survive in the world, and he robs you. Remember, these are 10 signs of becoming a bitch. These are the steps that's making you change towards everything in life that you weren't seen before. So now you find a man, he robs you. He beats you, he's fucking robs you. Now, all of a sudden, now, you don't trust anybody. Now you're scared of every man because the fact of the matter is that you feel as though every man is up to something. Nobody really wants the love anymore. Everybody's just got game, and you don't want to be a target of someone else's, you know, bullshit. Anyway, that being said, number 4 is you leave men down, you let men go, and you start picking up drug habits. Now you're drinking. Now you're doing drugs. Now, I don't do drugs. Now, mother may have had a drink or one or two. You know, mother like a good saucy drink. But I tried weed before. I don't like it. It just don't do it for me. It's funny because some people like to drink and some people smoke weed. It's kind of like, it's hard to find people just do one or the other, but I'm not a weed head. I don't like it. I'm not. If that's what you're into, knock this about. If you do coke, honey, snort up all your motherfucking coke and back. Snort up all your fucking coke and battle Pepsi on how fabulous it is, because that's not my thing either. Anyway, that being said, I'm not knocking what you're into because that's what you into. You do you. I'm not knocking nobody's hustle. Anyway, that being said, number 3 is people laugh at you when you walk down the streets. Now, people are making fun of you, and you're trying to make it from a day-to-day basis, and your heart is broken, and you're basically on a suicide mission. You don't even want to be here no more, and you got motherfuckers fucking with you. People want to make a kiki out of it with their friends, and they laugh, and they, as you walk down the street. Remember, these are 10 ways to becoming a bitch. Anyway, that being said, you finally get an apartment and you move into an apartment. You done went through the welfare system, whatever the case may be, whether you sucked dick or whatever the fuck you did to get what you got, but you got there. Now you got your own place and stuff like that. You're trying to move forward and stuff like that. You meet a guy who's from fucking Wall Street or some big time guy, or one of these high roller type of guys, you know, just got the money. Then the motherfucker comes inside and rob you and tell you nothing about a motherfucking experiment. You ain't shit, bitch. I'ma never be seen with you. You're fucking disgusting to me. But yet still, he leaves all the DNA in your motherfucking house. He leaves your house. You're nothing but a cum bucket. Anyway, that being said, and the number 1 is you finally gave up on all that thing of what you was, trying to be beautiful, fabulous, and stuff like that, walking around get these gowns and these dresses and these heels, and you walk in the streets with your motherfucking trying to be fabulous. And number 1 is, this is number 1. You now wear your hair in a ponytail. You walk outside the motherfucking door ready. You got weapons here, and under here, honey. You done got a motherfucking blade in your motherfucking back just in case you can't get to the other sports that you done got to. And you got a motherfucking piece of armor in the pocketbook. And that being said, you know, and I'm not condoning violence and stuff like that, but when you come to the point in your life where you're really, really fed the fuck up, honey, they don't realize that they're about to go against a whole motherfucking army. Because you got 10 motherfucking reasons why you about to attack that bitch and let them learn that you could be their motherfucking maker. That your thing is that, bitch, I'm going to be your God today. Because I'm going to decide whether you're going to live or whether you're going to motherfucking die. So I suggest you not talk to me, say anything to me to hurt me, because I could change your life forever. Anyway, that being said, and I'm not saying you play God, but you know what I'm saying. When you at 10, you have had enough. So when you have had enough, you're there. Anyway, I just wanted to get that to you, because I know my video is about to run out and I don't want to cut off. Anyway, I want to know how you feel about the 10 times. Are you at 10? Have you had enough? If you just said the hell with everybody, you just going to do you and fuck everybody else, and anybody ready to come at you, you ready? Anyway, that being said, I want to say be safe. I don't want you out there trying to kill nobody. I want you to leave people alone. I want them to leave you alone. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. Anyway, I want to say hello on the people. Boom. I want to tell people. And I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I want you to do you. I want you to do you the best way you can. And if nobody like it, then fuck 'em.